I'm doing great. So homework. We work today on meet and greet with people. The 3 phases. The first one is where you're feeding them the food. You see, hey, hi Glenn, you go sit and you feed them. And then you walk on. You don't stop and have a conversation. We're not there yet. Second phase, you do that 3 times. And the second phase is the person that's doing that you're meeting, they're going to go, hi Glenn, and they feed the dog.
Right.
And they generally,
as
they might
he sits.
say, as he sits. Yeah, they don't even have to say sit, but they want to be able to shape that sit so you get it. If they want them, see what the challenge with having them tell him to sit, good sit. Oh, thank you. If he doesn't sit, you don't want them going sit.
No.
You just want them to have the food ready, kind of raise it up and over his head so he goes into that sit position, and then you keep on going. And then the third phase is when you meet somebody and you just say hi to each other and then you wait. And the instant he sits, good boy, and you
then
walk on. You walk on, you feed him in the movement.
As we move, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. And then the intro, you're already past that. Intro was just getting on and off.
Yeah.
And we wanted to spend some time there because I thought he might be a little nervous, but he remembered from last week, which he solved himself last week.
Yeah.
So this week we're starting to put some structure to it. So what you're seeing with him is when he has the opportunity to work through the problems on his own, then he's willing to let you show him the next steps. So we got him moving on and off and building momentum, and then we got him going on there and staying. The next piece of this, step 4, is adding distractions. You'll get a note that'll have all that in it.
Okay.
But you don't have to. I would encourage you to not do that.
I'll just stick with those 3.
And then the next week we'll build in distractions. Because once we can get him to stay on there with adding distractions, the ultimate goal is you can leave the room.
Right.
And come back in.
Perfect.
And he shouldn't leave. So we just keep working on that and working it. And that's it. And if it's cooler next time, we'll start adding walking outside, and we can add a meet and greet with other dogs, live dogs. But we'll see how he's looking.
Yeah.
I don't want to push it.
He's afraid of other dogs.
Yeah,
mostly.
I don't want to push this because I don't want to lose his confidence.
No, I agree.
And we want to get both of you in a rhythm that's flowing, so that he's just quite trustworthy that you've got this. And if we push him ahead too soon, we'll lose that. But the thing to remember for this week, even when you go out with your group, is you want to be able to block him. Remember, you go back to last week. You always step in front.
Yeah.
If you're in doubt and he's sitting there and he goes to get up, all you have to do is turn towards him and just kind of half move. You don't have to charge him. You can eventually, you should be able to pivot on that inside foot and just block him.
And once I've got him completely, I'm in charge here, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then he can see whomever it is, whether
exactly.
Because it will be a person with another dog, and they're going to want to see him right away because he's the new fella on the block, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to show you a different. We'll do also sit to stay on the ground next week, as well. So because that move that I just mentioned here, where you sort of pivot, it's counterintuitive. Oh yeah, thank you. It's counterintuitive, particularly from where you've come from. You want to pull on them, and I'm going to show you how to work in keeping that leash loose all the time, and then just bumping into them, and keep doing what you're doing with the leash. I've noticed you've got it. You've got the whole program. So go back and watch that again. You're handling the leash properly. You're keeping it nice and loose. It's just to remember when pressure's on, you have to think. When pressure's on, people tend to not think, and they go back to their revert. Yeah, and they start to pull. So got it. All right. So now we're going to go out the door, and we're going to do. Remember how we went out the door before?